with joy, laughter, tears, fears, challenges, and renewed commitment. You showed up, so therefore we went up. This year, we are headed for our $4 million year. It is in your bounce-back ability that this true event is in growth, so I want to thank you. I am ready to recommit and to commit to all of our dreams and make it a goal and make this year a finishing year. How many of you are finishers out there? Before I get started, and before I run out of time, National Sales Director, my friend Roya, Tina, Carmen, and Diane. Are they not truly amazing? And to my sister sales directors, Michelle and Cindy, your transparency and honesty in your speeches and in your classes was so well needed. I would like to give you all a hug. So from up here, I hug each and every one of you for showing up and making this conference what it is today. I did not write my own story down because I know it all too well. I started in this business almost 38 years ago. I was pregnant with my very first child, very happily married, and the only reason I joined Mary Kay was to help someone else earn a car. I had been a Mary Kay user, or should I say an abuser, for 10 years, and getting my product at a discount all of a sudden was a plan for me because I had just put down my job to have my first child. I found myself in the home of National Sales Director Mary Jane Chavone's home on Long Island, New York, she being the very first pink Cadillac driver in New York. I did not go there to come home with a career, but indeed that morning she shared that she had earned 2 full-length mink coats in her career, and who would like to know what she did with them? Immediately my hand went up. I had 1, you see, but I didn't have 2. And she said, you want to know what I do with the second one? And I said, what? And she said, I drag it behind me. So I looked at the girl who brought me and I said, I would like the director agreement because I need the dragger. And I truly went home with a goal to make $50 a week and quit in 3 months. They said I didn't need to go to meetings and I could do what I wanted with this business. You see, it was that push-pull type thing that they let me be who I wanted to be. Well, Miss Candace was born 7 weeks later, and my Mary Kay career was already off to a start. I fell in love with the starter kit that opened like a trifold, that whenever you put it up, it fell over. And you were constantly putting the tubes back in. But I always loved makeup as a young child. You see, I am one of 7 children to my mom and dad, who had all of us by the time they were 30. So we were a young, fun, fast family, needless to say. And my mom always taught us how to take care of ourselves, making sure that we took care of ourselves early in the day so that we looked good all day long. And I have to tell you, I'm going to go fast forward through my life. I was married at the time. Candace was born. Miss Ashley came 17 months later. My Mary Kay business was the easiest thing in my life. You see, I was married. That is much harder. Who would agree? Okay? And then I had 2 babies, which I loved and adored. Well, when they became 4 and 5, I became a single mom, which means there might have been a few issues in the marriage. See, I left in my Mary Kay car. I did pack that first mink and my inventory, and I never looked back. For 17 years after that, I raised my children. I went from being $80,000, yes, ladies, you heard that, in debt. Not having 2 nickels together to rub together to make a dime. But instead, what I had was a vision for what Mary Kay had for my future. I didn't wallow in any self-pity. Instead, I got up every day, and like I always say, put a smile on your face and a pep in your step. People might not know where you're going, but they sure as heck are going to want to follow you. Never be a sad sack, because nobody needs to follow that, and nobody follows a parked car. So Candace and Ashley grew up in the Mary Kay world, and let me tell you, it was a fun ride to be a mom of 2 teenage girls. I did eventually remarry. I am on my 3rd marriage. He is the same man, husband number 2 and number 3. Oh my God. He got lucky twice. Everybody knows Papa D and everybody loves Papa D. I now have 9 grandchildren, ages 18 to 8 months old, 7 boys and 2 girls. Now, what I want to tell you is there were a lot of hiccups over those years. I grew up in Mary Kay. I was 27. Okay, I thought I knew it all. Now, as I approach 65 next Thursday, I'm here to tell you I am a God's work in progress. Each day is a new day to get up and be a better you. Who would agree? I want you to give yourself grace and know that it is in, like Sarah Pinella said, it is in the valleys that we do our greatest growing, not on our mountaintops where we're celebrated. Okay, and we need to work on ourselves all the time and stop beating up on ourselves. So I want you to surround yourself with people that push you to be better. No drama, no negativity lives here. And I mean that. I am drama-free. Just higher goals and higher motivation. Good times and positive energy. No jealousy or no hate. Simply bringing out the absolute best in each other. And this is a quote from Warren Buffett. Your attitude and your enthusiasm is everything in your business, and don't kid yourself. A stinking thinking gets stinking results. Okay? Have an attitude of gratitude. Will some things go wrong in your business? Absolutely. Will things go wrong in your personal life? Absolutely. But you dust yourself off, you pick yourself up, and you get back out there. What other option do you have? Wanting to win is everything. Everything. Success is connected with continuous action. It is largely a matter of hanging out on after others have let go. You all know people that have let go of dreams. Do you know how close you are to achieving your dream? I dare say you probably don't, but probably your director sitting next to you wants to just breathe that belief into you to just hang in there. You are not finished when you're defeated. You are only finished when you quit. And winners never quit, and quitters never win. In fact, there's only one way you can fail, and that is to stop trying. Because this business, you cannot fail, because you can do it over and over and over again. Continuous effort, persistence, and determination will be necessary for you to succeed. So get tough. Get tough with a soft edge. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, be the lady that you're supposed to be. You know, each day I get up, I try to do a little better. The odds are in the favor if you keep trying. You can have a fresh start anytime you choose. For failure is not in the falling down, but it is in the staying down. It's not over until it's over, and if you've got the courage to stick it out, you will attain your goal. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to is. If at first you don't succeed, try again. If you really want it, you'll have it, and that means enough. That should mean enough to you, because it will happen. Do you believe that to be so? Do you believe that to be so? Okay. You'll stop making excuses, and then you'll start making it real. Obstacles are not to prevent you from reaching your goal, but they are there to make sure you really want it. Go over, go around, and go through each one. When you really want it enough, it is in many ways already yours. Put your mind and your feet into motion, for when you truly want it, you will make it so. Be the first at this conference to smile. You see, because a smile will win someone over. Who would agree with that? I mean, smile. In my darkest personal hours, when my heart was broken, I can tell you that if you put a smile on your face, the rest of the day follows. You might not feel it in your heart first, but tell your face it is so. When you be the first at this conference to say thank you, for a grateful attitude will bring you richness in your life. Don't wait any longer for the best life that can be. Be the first to move forward and the one to make it happen. Like I said, give yourself grace and acknowledge that you have traveled through and navigated and pivoted through these last few years. It wasn't just COVID for some. It was the challenges that came from that. The fact that we all had to be together in one home. Just saying. To say it was normal is a complete denial that we were created to be around each other 24 hours a day. I did want to stay married. I am still married. Enjoy and keep the joy in the journey. Write that down. Keep the joy in the journey. It is not all about a bed of roses and a box of cherries, okay? Just know that you will arrive. You are enough. You are enough. Say it. You are enough. I'm going to finish with just a quick thing here, but I want to just say this one thing. There was a singer, if you watch America's Got Talent, you know, with Simon Cowell, I think that's the one. But there was this singer, Nightbird. She was 30 years old when she came on, and she sang an original song called It's Okay. It's okay. It wasn't really okay. She had a 2% chance of survival. She had cancer. She went with the golden buzzer, and this is what she said. You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. You cannot wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. So go be happy. Go be happy. Because you create that happiness. Recite your personal affirmations. Don't do something fun or relaxing until you work. Don't do your chores or your busy work instead of working. Make a decision and commitment to move ahead. Get accountability from a support team that won't let you off. Make a list and prioritize your work. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. On your image, on your professionalism, on your customer service. Give yourself a time frame to work, and don't stop until the time is up. You work for yourself, but it means you need to work. Let me just finish and close my notes and just tell you this. I stand here before you a very grateful woman. A very grateful woman. Because of women like the ones in the front row, because of my offspring directors, Cindy Barrow, Grace Hackett, Lisa Baker, the ones that came before and the ones that will come after today, I want you to know that you make me better. And I promise, 2002, I will be a finisher and you will see me in the $1 million spot with this unit. Love you.